Hello guys, how's it going? Whitestorm here, and today we're playing Banished. Now, this is a top-down civilization building game. Just turn this music down a little bit. And it's really rather fun. And I have never yet managed to build it. Let's just explore the map area a little bit. So we've got a massive open area here to build our little town in. We've got a main river. We've got problems already because I'm not doing anything. Firewood is low. Alright, so generally I find the best way to start is to get myself into a position where I can see everybody here. I've got 12 current labourers and whatnot. I like to have the map in the corner somewhere, and I like to have the storage barn up here. Ooh. And I like to know what stock I've got at a glance. So I'm just going to do that. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to start really thinking about food for my little fellas. So we have cattle. I'm going to make some pasture. Where do you think is a good place to get it? I think there's a hill there. Ooh, I don't know. I think about here will do. I don't know how big it needs to be, so I think if I make that'll do. Perfect. So that's laid down nicely. They've got to remove a whole bunch of trees, deliver a whole bunch of logs, and then we've got to have a builder to build it. So we're going to need, I'm going to put 2 builders in here, and I'm going to cross that off. Now, then they should then go straight across there, I reckon. The next thing I need to do, I want to get some paths. I like having paths in a big square, so everybody can know where they're going. So, dirt roads for now, we can upgrade them later. That going right across, all the way down here. That across there. Perfect. Now, a builder will need to build them, and I'm sure he will very shortly. But for the time being, that'll do nicely. So, kind of want to wait. I think the trick to this game is not expanding too fast and getting the balance right, so to speak. So I think when this pasture is all sorted, we've got to think about having a farm, and I think this area is going to be earmarked for farming, because to clear the area there's lots of stone and iron and things like that. We need that for making tools and funky business like that. Pop this all the way up here. And then I'm going to start with a little farm. What have we got? Crop field. Let's make an 8x8 for now, because I don't need to do anything with it. It's going to be a cabbage patch. So we're going to stick 2 farmers in there. And then hopefully that means that we've got some cattle going on, we've got some cabbage, and that should be able to sustain our little group of people. So we just zoom out a bit. Got a lot of good, decent resources around. Absolutely loads and loads. A couple of areas I think we could put mines in. Now, guys, I'm actually playing this without any mods on at all. I'm just going to play the basic game. And if I'm enjoying it, what I'm going to do is probably add mods later on in future gameplay. They're widely available on the Steam interface for this game, so that's what I'm going to do, I plan to do. So it's early doors at the moment, and I'm thinking we're moving a little slowly, so I'm going to increase the speed. 5 I think is more acceptable. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Ugh. Don't like that. So, how many logs do we need? Oh, we've got more than enough. We've got 9 labourers there. Brilliant. The logs have all been delivered. I'm worried also that these fellas are going to get awfully cold in the winter. So, I think if we pop a little road here, I'm going to put a little woodcutter. He's going to make lots and lots and lots of wood for our men to burn in their fireplaces. From here, cattle. So there should be 8 cattle that go in there, and that should be enough actually. We need a herdsman, which we'll do. It only takes 1 man, so hopefully that 1 man will be able to get these cows slaughtered and all the rest of it, and give us lovely, lovely meat. Lots and lots of nice animal husbandry. They've all fitted in there, which is perfect. That should do nicely. I'm quite happy with that. I'm thinking we might need to have another field of cabbage, because the amount of times I've played this, my guys have died almost straight away. We've got a couple of trees you can way down. Perfect. We need to allocate a fella to cut wood, so we'll do that. I'll just allocate that to our 1 thing cabbage. So what we're going to have to do, because these guys are having a boring, poor diet, is we're going to have to get a trader going at some point, and the traders come down the stream once in a blue moon, and you can trade for seeds, which are quite expensive. From my experience of playing the game on my own, what are we low on here? Reserve of food is low. Yes, it is. Because we haven't harvested it yet. But another thing we could do actually right now is get some fishermen on the go. Let's put that back there, because I like to see where my men are working and doing things. So yeah, we've got 2 fields on the go. I want to keep the farmers kind of always working, so to speak. And I'm thinking another storage area might be a good idea as well. So if I go here, stockpile, that'll do. And then I've got 7 labourers. So in preparation for the future, because I know I'm going to expand in here, I'm going to remove all of these resources. So that all should be happening. We've got all of our spare dudes doing that. But then crack on. Good lad. Okay, I didn't have a slurp of my coffee whilst I'm thinking about it. Okay. Brilliant. We've got food beginning, but I'm not entirely sure that is going to be enough food. I think I'm going to put another field there because I'm worried. I'm also going to have a quick look. We've got children being created. I think we need more housing. But obviously, the more you expand, the more kind of it puts onto your community. The more food you're going to need for the rest of it. Are we rich in stone? Is it worth making stone houses right away? 40 stone? Is that 40 stone or is that 10? Oh, I don't know. Way too much. Rotate that around. Pop in there. We'll have 1 more house. Really don't want to expand too quickly. I'm just going to pop that there for future, because I like to have a nice pattern of roads and things. What's going on? Reserve of food is low. Good. We've harvested some cabbage. Got some. Better than none. Okay. We have loads of labourers. I think what we'll do is we'll make 1 more cabbage patch. Same 8x8 again. Because that only takes an extra 2 people. And what I want to do now, I want to get some forest gathering tree lovers on the go. So I think where is a good area, because these have a radius of effect. And I'm thinking this will have to do around about here somewhere. So, and what I'm going to probably do, I'm going to have like a hunter and a gatherer area inside here as well. So if I, yes, Forester's Lodge. So I want it really in this gap, somewhere around here. Not too far away from the storage. So yeah, around about there. Put a road to it. Normal dirt road. That looks about right. Okay, so they should clear that nice road for me. It gives me a good visual indication as to where abouts, you know, my things need to be, my houses and things. Let's go back here because I've accidentally crossed that off again. I keep doing that, and I don't want to. I want to keep that very much visual to me, so that I don't lose sight of wherever he is. You have to be quite quick to adjust. Okay. Right, let's get this down. There. I'm going to put him there so that they move that stone. So it's a woodcutter. Do it perfect. I am concerned about building too much too soon. I'm going to put a woodcutter and a hunter right there. So as you can see on the right hand side of the screen there are deer in this area. Now that will take up a whole chunk of my manpower, but make sure that road's okay. So what I've got to do now that I've used a whole chunk of manpower is make sure, because they're not producing food, that we have enough food for them in the future. So I kind of want to have a surplus coming out of the fields, going into my storage farm. That is really super important. So let's get these done. There should be enough things for them to build with. We could do with collecting a little bit more resources in the near future, because I can see that going down really, really quickly. So as soon as I think we get this up, we will take restock, see what we've done, whether we can improve on the food situation. Oh, I'm not sure if we should go straight for fish. I think we could build a fish farm real quick. Because at least then they're building food. Can we have this back here? Yeah. We'll pop one down. Stick a little road to it. They should then naturally remove all of these stones that are in the middle of the road. And that's brilliant. Okay. We're going to pop another road in the side of this field here. I'm going to put another field. These people are going to hate cabbage by the end of this. But that's a good size worth of cabbage. People aren't going to go hungry if they can manage to get all that, you know, done. So I think we've got 27 tools. We've got these fellas here. We've got 4 foresters that we need to pop in. I'm going to put them all in because people will get cold. And a hunter. I'm going to put 2 hunters in there and have 1 labourer for carrying, you know, running forwards and backwards and carrying stuff. I think when the farmers aren't farming, they will go a long way towards kind of labouring and doing other bits and pieces, hopefully. So, right, and we've run out of manpower, which is the thing about you've got to really be careful with this. Let's see. I think I'm just going to pause that for now, leave that be. These are working, which is great. We're now producing wood at a slow rate. We're producing it, which is brilliant. And we've got a hunter who's going to hunt for venison, so that's going to diversify the food. So I think we're looking peachy, and I think that is a good place to stop, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any suggestions on how to play the game better or improve on what I'm doing, do let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye bye.